You say most people don't know what their IQ is.
Right.
Based on what you're saying, should they know? In other words,
No.
if IQ from your studies means so much about what your ability is, you shouldn't know.
No, because people do attach too much importance to it. I think people should constantly be getting feedback that's accurate about how they're doing. And if they're getting accurate feedback and they're trying to be a cabinet worker and the feedback is, boy, you're a terrific cabinet worker, who cares what their IQ score is? I think that knowing that number is harmful to individuals in general, even though for social scientists working with large numbers, it's very useful.
But again, taking up what Dr. Prasad would say, that the fact that it's known from this book that 15%, I mean, that on average black people have 15% lower IQs, and they don't know what their IQ is. They may be walking around with a genius IQ, and if they knew that, it would make them feel
Boy, I'll tell you, I don't like to throw around the phrase racist, because I've been hit with it so often, but that's kind of a racist statement. Children see themselves as part of a complex world, but most of all, as we're growing up as children, we look and see how we're doing. The responsibility of society is not to say, oh, you're black, you must therefore not be smart. The responsibility of society is to give that child a fair shot to make whatever that child can of what that child brings to the table. And what that child should be experiencing constantly are people giving him a chance to be everything he can be. That's the way you get around what are group differences in all kinds of characteristics. It's the way in which you leave behind a notion of thinking of this country as groups and go back to a notion of thinking of this country as individuals.
We only have 30 seconds. Any major difference between men and women?